Hey yo, what it do YouTube, Drop Gang TV? Like always, before I get this video started, RIP Breonna Taylor, justice for Breonna Taylor. We gonna keep Shorty name alive until they get that shit right. We gonna keep her name alive until they get it right out there, cause they still ain't fixed it. Justice for George Floyd, cause they ain't fixed that yet either. We gonna keep his name alive, justice for George Floyd, justice for all our fallen soldiers to this race war we're going through. But back to George Floyd, cause just cause I ran across his name real quick. You know, I did a video on my previous channel and I just wanted to bring it up again, like, because I saw another video not too long ago of how black people got the nerve to sit and say on YouTube, maybe if the man hadn't been on drugs, he wouldn't have been caught in that situation. And this is what bothered me with black people. I mean, not unless you got a squeaky clean family and ain't none of your family members ever been on drugs, how dare you fix your face to make a video talking about if that man wasn't high on cocaine and fentanyl, maybe he would have still been alive. Now, if your crackhead ass Uncle Pookie had been in that situation, or your heroin using ass aunt had been in that situation, would you have had the same energy then? Would you have been on YouTube making these videos talking about, well, maybe if my auntie hadn't been on fentanyl and cocaine, maybe she wouldn't have got killed by them racist police. Nah, you wouldn't have had the same energy. So only thing I'm saying, people, is don't direct the energy towards other people that you're not gonna direct towards yourself or your own family members. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all got family members if they not doing nothing but smoking a little bit of weed. I mean, come on, man. That didn't cause for that man to die. But that's not why I made this video. I just wanted to get that out once again. I made this video to answer a few questions that people that know me on this channel know. Well, for the ones that do know, I got two more previous channels, so I get my information and all that off them other two channels, and then I choose to come to this side of town and give my feedback on it. So people been asking me, like, why did I stop doing Umar Johnson videos? And first they asked me, why did I stop doing Umar Johnson videos? Then they want to know how do I feel about Nfac, and I'm gonna answer both real quick, right? First, why did I stop doing videos on Umar Johnson? What you got to understand, I really never stopped doing videos on Umar Johnson. It's a time and place for everything. And at the end of the day, Umar Johnson ain't what black people need right now. And I'm gonna say this for those that believe in that man. I'm not a believer in the man, but for those that believe in that man, cause I ain't gonna lie, at one point in time, thanks to Tariq Nasheed, I kind of followed Umar in the very beginning. In the very beginning, not this Umar Johnson now, but in the very beginning when I thought the dude had it together, I thought he had a bright idea. I mean, and anything pro-black I'm down with. So yeah, I followed him to a small degree in the beginning, thanks to Tariq Nasheed when he introduced. Because if you ask Umar, it wasn't Tariq that got him famous the way he's so-called famous now. He think he did that off his own muscle, which it wasn't off your own muscle, bro. Because I didn't know nothing about you before Tariq. I mean, I'm pretty sure a couple of people did, but I didn't, and a lot of people didn't. But yet and still, thanks to Tyreek, you here now. And this, I just got a question to the people because I know I got one or two followers up in here of Umar Johnson. I know I'm all over the place with it. It's early and I got things to do today, but I just got a few questions for y'all. Outside of me answering some questions y'all asked me, question I got for y'all: outside of that school, what the hell have he showed y'all outside of that school that he can't do nothing to? Besides spend what he said $20,000 on some blueprints that he should have had when he first bought the building. I mean, so I felt Umar is doing what Umar is knowing how to do best, and that's hustle people. You understand what I'm saying? When I started making videos on that dude is when I started seeing how he was treating his people that really rocked with him. You having people donate this dude all kinds of money, and he disrespecting all y'all money. You trifling ass black people. I know if you got 10 cent, 20, man, if that ain't the most strong arm to the shit I've seen in a long time, and people still donate. I know it's a big world and you got a lot of gullible people, but I mean, people donate to my channel, but you got to understand something. I've never said I was going to open up no school. You understand what I'm saying? I've never said I was trying to get your kids out of ADHD classes and all. You understand what I'm saying? This is what he promote though. So when you donate to my channel, you do thanks for the ones that donate. Shout out to the people that donate to all my channels too. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all for that. But when you donate to me, you just donate to my cause and my channel. I'm not asking y'all for donations. I mean, I might put it in the descriptions, but I'm not gonna come out and tell y'all verbally donate to my channel. If you get far to go down to my description area, and if you see it and if you feel like clicking on, thank you very much. I love y'all for that. But that ain't the reason I hustle these videos. I hustle knowledge, man. I'm trying to install some sense in some people to tell y'all, maybe y'all might want to slow down donating this dude so much money. Look at what he done gained with all that time he done had with all y'all money. He ain't really gained too much but that dusty ass school. And I know a lot of y'all think that's enough. I mean, because I used to get, when I first started putting up these videos about Umar, that's when his followers was thick. I would put up one video on my very first channel with Umar. Like, no, it wasn't my very first channel, my second channel. When I first started putting up videos on Umar Johnson, I would put up a video in less than probably 15 minutes. Every follower that he had was in my comment section. What you doing for the black community? You ain't doing nothing for the black community. Only thing you do is sit on YouTube and make video. And it was crazy to me, but it didn't stop because I understood how they felt because I felt that way kind of too at one point in time. But I continued to upload videos, and then next thing you know, I'm not saying I was the first one, but I was the first one on my side of town downloading videos, trying to tear Umar hustle apart, and not even try to tear it apart because a lot of people don't think he hustling them. But come on, man. I feel like black people, if y'all want to donate y'all money to y'all community. Give it to something y'all can see. You ain't gonna see none of that money y'all donating to Umar Johnson. 9 times out of 10, your child not gonna go to his school. 9 times out of 10, y'all don't even live nowhere near Delaware. And that's one of the reasons why I stopped doing video. I mean, I ain't stopped, but like I said, the reason I slowed down is because Nfac was the reason I slowed down really doing anything about Umar's because Grandmaster Jay made so much sense to me. You understand what I'm saying? He's more, Nfac is more now. And I rep Nfac. That's what I rep. Nfac is more now. Dr. Umar, man. Umar Johnson talking about a school that he ain't even got off the ground yet. And then the question for us, like when they was asking me how I felt about Nfac and not fucking around coalition, I stand by that. I stand by that. I stand by Grandmaster Jay. All that. You understand what I'm saying? And then a lot of people want to know why he making these like apology videos and not apology videos. Why he always on the cameras and now he doing all these videos and seem like he want to be on the front line of everything. And he always answering questions about stuff that hey man, let that man be great at what he do, yo. Let him do, hey, look, I tell people like this. Don't nobody force your hand to agree with nothing Grandmaster Jay say. Y'all don't nobody force your hand to stand by what he stand by. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he created it. This is his movement. Let him speak. Let him play front line. I don't have no problem with that man being on the front line. I mean, as far as him answering the questions about the discharge firearm at the Black Guns Formation out there, hey man, accidents happen. I mean, accidents happen. This is what killed me. So at the end of the day, man, let that brother live. Black people, stop trying to criticize everything. Like I've always said, I can understand why white people put up them videos about that dude. But black people, why y'all put up videos about that dude when he ain't doing nothing but trying to help y'all? He ain't trying to do nothing but lead y'all out of burning house. But y'all rather go back in. What y'all rather sit around and try to wait to burn up and come out of a burning house. Y'all rather sit in and wait to die. The only thing he's trying to do is get y'all out of burning house, yo. Yo, and that was my rebuttal real quick, yo. I'll be back with another one later. Yo, it's Drop Game and I'm out. Y'all have a blessed one.
Why do you think more officers, current officers, are not speaking out?
They're scared. They're scared, and they've been brainwashed to think that you just don't do that. I never felt comfortable or even at ease of going to like the chief and say, hey, chief, there's some racism or some unfairness going on. Look into it. No.
Did you witness retaliation in the department?
I was pulled into an internal affairs investigation where an officer used excessive force. When I told the truth, the colonel kept asking me, is that the truth? Like, is there another scenario that you want to give? And I picked up on it right away that she was trying to get me to change my story. Well, this guy that was, alleged to do this got promoted. And that's what I've seen the police department do. When these people do things that are against policy, they're promoted.
What happened to you after you tried to tell what happened?
Just basically ostracized. For instance, if I wanted to try to get on another special unit, the door was shut. Blackballed.
Do you think that Breonna Taylor's case is an isolated example?
No, it's not isolated. If you dig in LMPD's history, they got a long history of shooting people. This city has buried a lot of bodies. There's a lot of skeletons.
Vital open records requests with the police department related to the night Breonna Taylor was killed, but they've yet to turn over any documents. The Attorney General's office declined a request for an interview. The Louisville Metro Police Department never responded. But we did sit down with Mayor Greg Fisher, who's been a target of the protesters demanding transparency and accountability, and who has both access to information about Taylor's death and the power to release it. The Attorney General's office, the FBI, they took up this case in mid-May, but Breonna Taylor was killed on March 13th. So you had about 2 months to share information with the public, to be forthright with them. You as mayor have the ability to share information. Why didn't you in those first 2 months?
So I said, let's put out the body camera evidence. Unfortunately, in this case,